They laughed at him. They pointed fingers. They mocked every step he took. The world had written his story before he even had a chance to rewrite it. To them, he was finished, broken, a failure with no way back. And the cruelest part, they didn't just whisper about him behind closed doors, they laughed right in his face. Every stumble, every mistake, every weakness was put on display for their amusement. He carried their words like knives buried deep into his chest. The laughter didn't echo once. It replayed in his head 1,000 times when he was alone. You know the kind of laughter that doesn't fade. The one that stings at 3 a.m. when you're staring at the ceiling, wondering if maybe they were right. That's the laughter he carried. But he didn't respond. He didn't shout back. He didn't try to prove anything with words. He went silent, and that silence wasn't weakness. It was a weapon. A man who chooses silence when he could defend himself is a man planning something bigger. The silence became his shield. The silence became his training ground. While they laughed, he built. While they mocked, he transformed. Every insult became a rep in the mental gym. Every doubt became fuel for his fire. He didn't need their validation anymore. He needed their disbelief, because their disbelief became his power. He stopped asking, "Why me?" and started whispering to himself, "Watch me." You see, a man in silence is dangerous, because no one knows what he's preparing for. No one knows what he's building behind closed doors. They think silence means surrender, but silence often means strategy. And this man was building something they could never see coming. At first, his days were brutal. He woke up with nothing. No respect, no recognition, no support. Just the crushing weight of being the joke of the crowd. But instead of collapsing, he picked up the pieces one by one. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't loud. It was lonely. It was painful. But that's how transformation begins. Not in the spotlight, but in the shadows where no one is watching. He worked on his body when no one believed he could change. He worked on his mind when no one thought he had the strength left. He worked on his craft, his purpose, his discipline, all in silence. No announcements, no updates, no look at me. He let the work speak, and it screamed louder than words ever could. The silence broke him at first. He felt the emptiness swallow him whole. Nights of tears, days of doubt. The silence wasn't peaceful. It was a battlefield. But he stayed. He endured. Because somewhere deep inside, a small voice told him, "If you don't rise now, you'll never rise at all." And slowly, he began to see it. The cracks in his soul weren't signs of weakness. They were proof he was still standing. Every morning he got up when he didn't want to. He planted seeds in the soil of his future. The world didn't see it yet, but the foundation was forming. The same people who laughed at him never realized what they were doing. Their mockery was shaping the most dangerous version of him. They were chiseling away at his old self, carving out a man who didn't need applause to keep going, a man who found power in isolation, a man who realized silence wasn't loneliness, it was freedom. He didn't hate them for laughing. No, he thanked them. Because without their laughter, he might have stayed comfortable. Without their ridicule, he might have settled for less. But their cruelty forced him into silence, and silence forced him into greatness. Imagine this, the same crowd that laughed at his brokenness will one day be speechless at his strength. They'll remember their words, but they'll have no words left. They'll watch the man they mocked rise higher than they ever dreamed for themselves. And in that moment, the silence will shift. It will no longer be his silence, it will be theirs. Because when a man chooses silence, it isn't because he's weak. It's because he's listening to his soul, listening to his pain, listening to the fire inside that whispers not yet, but soon, and soon became real. He learned that silence doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing everything without telling anyone. It means grinding while they sleep, bleeding while they laugh, building while they gossip. It means creating a life so powerful that one day, you don't need to say a single word. They'll see it, they'll feel it, and they'll never laugh again. This is the truth most people never understand. Silence is where strength is born, and he discovered that the man who works in silence is the man who controls the noise. So, while they laughed, he was sharpening. While they pointed, he was preparing. While they mocked, he was molding himself into a man they could never touch again. And that man, the one they thought was broken, was already rising. There comes a moment in every man's life where silence either destroys him or transforms him. For him, that moment arrived when he realized something powerful. No one was coming to save him. Not the friends who disappeared when things got hard. Not the people who laughed instead of helping. Not even the ones who promised they'd stand by his side. He was alone, and in that crushing realization, he found the seed of his turning point. He stopped waiting for apologies. He stopped waiting for recognition. He stopped waiting for the world to finally see his worth. He looked in the mirror, with tired eyes and a battered soul, and whispered the most dangerous words a man can ever say. "I don't need them. I only need me." That whisper was the crack of thunder in his silence. That was the moment the weak man began to die and the dangerous man began to rise. Every morning, he forced himself out of bed before the world was awake. The silence of dawn, once heavy and suffocating, now became his ally. While others slept, he pushed himself. Push-ups until his arms trembled, running until his lungs burned, books until his mind ached. He turned pain into practice, practice into progress, progress into power. It wasn't overnight, no transformation ever is, but day by day, discipline by discipline. He carved away the brokenness and uncovered the strength buried beneath. He no longer needed the world's permission. He no longer waited for the applause. His silence wasn't empty anymore, it was full of work. And when the body grew stronger, the mind followed. He started to understand that every insult they threw at him was actually fuel. Every time they doubted him, it gave him clarity. Their laughter became the rhythm to his grind, the beat to his steps. What once crushed him now built him. The turning point wasn't about revenge. It wasn't about proving them wrong. It was about proving himself right. For the first time, he wasn't living for their approval. He was living for his own evolution. That shift changed everything. He became obsessed, but not with them. Obsessed with his growth. Obsessed with becoming a man so powerful, so disciplined, so unstoppable, that nothing they said could shake him again. He wasn't chasing their respect anymore. He was building self-respect, brick by brick. Silence taught him to listen to his pain instead of running from it. And in listening, he discovered that pain was not the enemy. It was the greatest teacher he ever had. Pain was the weight that built his strength. Pain was the fire that hardened his soul. Pain was the storm that tested his roots. So he welcomed it. Every hardship, every lonely night, every moment of doubt, he welcomed it. Because he knew the diamonds are made under pressure, warriors are forged in fire, and men are built in silence. Soon the laughter that once haunted him no longer mattered. They still mocked, but it didn't touch him anymore. Why? Because when you're climbing mountains, you don't hear the noise from the valley. He was too focused, too locked in, too consumed with his mission to even notice them. This was the true turning point. He no longer fought against their words. He fought for his destiny. He stopped being reactive and became proactive. His silence wasn't about hiding, it was about building. And when a man builds in silence, he builds a foundation no storm can destroy. Slowly, his silence began to change its tone. It wasn't the silence of defeat anymore. It was the silence of power. The kind of silence that makes people uneasy, because they don't know what's coming. The kind of silence that makes you dangerous, because no one can predict your next move. And then something happened. He began to glow differently. Not because life suddenly became easy, but because discipline gave him a new posture. His shoulders no longer slumped under the weight of failure. They carried the weight of responsibility. His eyes no longer looked down in shame, they looked forward with fire. His silence no longer screamed weakness, it radiated strength. The same people who once mocked him started to notice. They didn't laugh as loudly anymore. Some even grew quiet. They couldn't put their finger on it, but something in him had shifted. He wasn't the man they laughed at anymore. He was becoming someone they didn't recognize, someone they couldn't touch. But here's the thing, they still didn't believe. They still thought it was temporary. They thought he'd break again, that his silence was just a phase, and that's what made him smile in secret. Because deep down, he knew they hadn't seen anything yet. He was still building, still sharpening, still preparing for the day when silence would no longer hide him. but reveal him. And that's the beauty of the turning point. It isn't loud. It isn't dramatic. It isn't celebrated. It's quiet. It happens in the dark, when no one is watching, but it changes everything. Because once a man learns to build from emptiness, there's nothing left the world can take from him. They took his dignity. He rebuilt it. They took his reputation. He redefined it. They took his hope. He created new hope from the ashes. He didn't just survive silence. He thrived in it. And now, he was no longer the broken man they once knew. He was becoming the dangerous man they never expected. Because a man who rises in silence is a man no one can stop. There comes a day when silence no longer hides you. It reveals you. After months of grinding in the dark, after endless nights where loneliness was his only companion, after countless battles fought within himself, he finally stood at the edge of transformation. He wasn't broken anymore. He wasn't desperate for approval anymore. He wasn't the weak man they once mocked. He had become something else, something dangerous. But here's the truth. Danger doesn't come from anger. It doesn't come from loudness. It doesn't come from proving everyone wrong. Real danger comes from stillness, from control, from a man who no longer reacts, but chooses every move with precision. That was him now. Silent, calm, deliberate. The man who once begged for validation now didn't need anyone's recognition. His silence was his power, and his power was terrifying. He walked differently now. Not with arrogance, but with certainty. He no longer looked down at the ground. His eyes were locked on the horizon. His silence no longer felt like a cage. It felt like armor. Every time they laughed, he just smiled inside, because he knew they couldn't touch what he was building. They thought silence meant weakness, but they didn't know silence was sharpening him into a weapon. And slowly, the world began to shift around him. The same people who laughed now grew curious. They started to ask, where has he been? What has he been doing? Some tried to approach him, pretending they had never mocked him. Others stayed quiet, intimidated by the man they didn't understand anymore. Because when a man transforms in silence, he becomes unpredictable. They can't measure him. They can't categorize him. He becomes untouchable. But here's the deeper truth: he didn't do it for them. He didn't rise in silence to prove them wrong. He rose to prove himself right. Because the most dangerous man is not the one fueled by revenge, but the one fueled by purpose. And his purpose had been born out of loneliness, out of struggle, out of the pain that tried to kill him, but ended up teaching him how to live. So what was the final lesson? It was this: you don't fix your life by shouting back at the world. You fix your life by going quiet, going inward, and rebuilding piece by piece, until there's nothing left to break, because the world can only break you if you give them access to your spirit. But when you build in silence, when you grow behind closed doors, when you discipline yourself while no one's watching, you become unstoppable. He had discovered the secret that few men ever learn: silence is not the absence of power, it is the preparation for it. Silence is where warriors are trained, where leaders are born, where broken men rise from the ashes. And when the moment finally came, when his silence had finished its work, he stepped back into the world, not loudly, not dramatically, but with quiet strength that shook people more than any scream could. The man they once mocked was gone. In his place stood someone they could no longer laugh at, because power doesn't need to announce itself, it speaks for itself. He built his body, he built his mind, he built his spirit, and when he looked back at the people who once laughed, he felt no anger, no bitterness, no hate, only gratitude, because their laughter was the very thing that pushed him deeper into silence, and silence was the very thing that built him into the man he was now. And so he taught this lesson: never fear being underestimated, never fear being laughed at, never fear being doubted. Those are gifts in disguise. They free you from the illusion of needing others. They strip you down until you're forced to face yourself. And that's where the real man is born. Understand this: the world fears the man who doesn't need it. The man who doesn't need validation, who doesn't need attention, who doesn't need noise to feel alive. Because that man cannot be controlled. That man cannot be broken. That man is free. His silence was no longer about survival. It was about dominance. Not dominance over others, but dominance over himself. And once a man conquers himself, no one can conquer him again. He walked away from the old life, not because he hated it, but because he had outgrown it. He didn't need to argue with his past anymore. He had buried it under the weight of his progress. He didn't need to prove his strength to the world. They could see it in his presence. And he didn't need to shout his success. They could feel it in his silence. So when people asked him, "How did you do it? How did you rise from being broken to becoming unstoppable?" he only gave them one answer. "I stopped speaking to the world and started listening to myself. I stopped waiting for someone to lift me and started lifting myself. I stopped trying to prove them wrong and started proving myself right. I fixed my life in silence." That's the lesson. That's the transformation. That's the path every man must walk if he wants to rise from brokenness to power. Because here's the truth. Silence will break you before it builds you. Loneliness will crush you before it strengthens you. Pain will burn you before it purifies you. But if you endure, if you persist, if you keep going when no one sees, you'll walk out of the fire a man they can no longer laugh at. You'll become the man who fixed his life in silence, and the man who cannot be broken again. And the next time they laugh, let them laugh. Let them doubt. Let them underestimate. Because you know what they don't, their laughter is the soundtrack of your rise. Their doubt is the wind pushing you forward. Their mockery is the silence that forges you into steel. In the end, he didn't just survive the silence, he became it, and that's why he was dangerous. Not because he shouted, not because he fought, but because he mastered the art of silence. And a man who masters silence masters himself, and a man who masters himself cannot be stopped. So remember this: when the world laughs, go quiet. When the world doubts, go silent. And when the world turns its back, let them, because silence is not your weakness, it is your weapon. And one day, when the time is right, you'll rise from that silence, unrecognizable, unstoppable, and untouchable. That's when they'll realize the truth. They didn't destroy you, they created you. The man who fixed his life in silence, while everyone laughed, wasn't just a story. He is proof that you can be broken, mocked, forgotten, and still rise, stronger, smarter, more dangerous than ever. Because silence doesn't kill a man, it makes him